Illum Kevin se jaqsam magħna aktar informazzjoni dwar it-Zlazi Ċiniżi. Se naraw id-differenza bejn is-soy sauces u għaxiex kull wieħed minnhom jintuża. Kevin se jaqsam magħna wkoll tarif dwar Zlazi Ċiniżi tradizzjonali bħal Oyster Sauce u ingredjenti inqas komuni bħal tofu li jiġi lest fit-salsa Ċiniża u jintuża bħala contorn. Eda illum ma' Kevin Zhang li huwa speċjalist tal-ingredjenti u ikel orientali u sa jibda jagħmlilna educational ta' spiss. Illum sa nibdew bis-sauces Ċiniżi u d-differenza li naraw biex inkunu nafu x'għandna nażlu. Thank you so much for giving us this educational today.
You're welcome.
We're starting with the sauces. Obviously, we always see a big variety and we never know what to choose.
Right.
And I'd like to start from these three sauces, perhaps, the ones that are a bit thicker. And perhaps we can explain what they are and...
Okay, so that is a chili sauce, but it's quite famous and branded. This is a fried tofu, so it's hard, it's crispy, and this is also the fried peanuts.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is the oil, the chili oil with crispy ingredients inside. Basically, it has
kohlrabi, peanuts,
and tofu in chili oil.
Okay.
This is quite famous and very tasty.
It's very tasty. Ġifri, Kevin jtejna dan is-sos huwa tradizzjonali ħafna fiċ-Ċina u fih il-ġidra, il-karawet u t-tofu u wkoll iċ-ċili. Qed taraw hawnhekk ħafna żejt ukoll. Ġifieri dan aħna noqogħdu attenti dejjem biżjud li nużaw. U għalhekk ftit bħala contorn mal-ikel u dak iż-żejt dejjem nitfgħu naqra żejt ta' żebbuġa. Minflok naqra żejt ta' żebbuġa nżidu dan is-sos. So, and what about this one, Kevin?
So this is I think most all the Europeans and all the worldwide people like this sauce because it's called Peking duck sauce. Put it on the pancakes of the duck and you wrap them up with the Peking crispy duck, roasted crispy duck.
Lovely, lovely. And can you use this ingredient with something else?
Actually, you can dip this, if you like the taste, then you can dip with anything you want. I mean, the food. But when it's combined with the pancakes and the duck and onions and also the cucumber, sliced cucumber, it will be a perfect combination.
And then we have this, which is more unusual. I haven't really seen this.
Yes. So that is something very traditional because this is called a bean curd.
Oh.
It's bean curd. That is tofu, but it's fermented tofu.
And what do you use it with?
That's many ways to eat it. Some people they like to make them as a sauce base to dip when they eat hot pot, the traditional Chinese, spicy hot pot, and also you can eat as it is.
Okay.
A lot of people, eat for breakfast.
So it's more like a condiment.
Yes.
Like a condiment.
Yeah, condiment.
Okay.
And we have different colors, but today I'm showing you the rose color one, which is the most popular one.
So it makes the plate very colorful too.
Sure.
What is this? I was very curious to see what that is.
So that is a pure sesame paste. Let me just take it out for you. You see, that is a sesame paste in oil, in sesame oil.
So I would say that this is maybe I can say it's very similar to the Middle Eastern tahini.
Yes.
But I would say from the smell it's a bit stronger, I would think. So that's great.
So that's we also use it to create a base, a sauce base for dipping.
Lovely, lovely. And ġifiri għawek għanna xaħġa bħal tahini li jiġi mid-ġunġlin, imma zjed qawwi mit-tahini. Din hija contorn mamula mill-tofu, mill-bean curd, u jpoġġuh għal jiġi kuluri differenti. Dan huwa il-salsa għal Peking duck. ġifiri aħna naraw għas-soltu fil-ristoranti. Then we have a variety here of soy sauces and oyster sauce. Can we perhaps show them to our
let's
viewers?
start with the most common one, which is soya sauce. So here is the light soya. So this shows superior light soy sauce.
Soya?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see, you can notice the color.
Okay.
It's a little lighter than the...
Ġifiri dan huwa light soya sauce, naqra ċar fil-kulur. And what about...
and this is the dark soya. You can have a
Okay.
look.
Very big
You
difference.
see the difference, yeah?
A very
Right.
big difference. Ġifiri għawek nistaw naraw id-differenza bejn il-soya sauce skur u soya sauce ċar. The darker one also has a stronger flavor.
Actually, the darker one is for coloring.
Okay.
You know, to make the food more looks, you know, brownish. and,
Rich.
yeah, more rich color.
So you
type.
would add the lighter one with something like rice, not to give it too much color?
No, the lighter one actually is more for flavoring.
I see. Okay, so one is for flavoring
One
and
is
the
for
other one for
coloring.
coloring.
That's right.
And then finally, we have the three other sauces that are very commonly used.
Yes, this is oyster sauce. Yeah.
And what do you use the oyster sauce for?
The oyster sauce, you have many ways of using it. Most for cooking, you can add to any dishes, you know, veg and meat.
And just a
anything.
little quantity?
Yes, a little quantity.
A
should
little
be.
quantity. And then I see that you have the gluten-free
That's right.
version. So you've got
Yeah.
the same sauce in a gluten-free version.
Exactly, yes.
And I'm going to pour a bit here so that we can see the difference. It's very thick.
Yeah.
In fact, what I'm seeing, and I think people who follow a gluten-free diet will see, is that there really isn't any difference in the
In texture,
and the color.
Yeah, and the
so
color.
people who follow a gluten-free diet should be very pleased, I think, to have
That's
this. And then finally, what do we have? We have some ingredients here that are a
That's
bit more unusual.
also it's a traditional vinegar called the brown vinegar, and it's very nice smell. Have a look.
And what do you use this with?
That's you adding to most of the seafood or fish cooking, and we also for a lot of different meat cooking as well.
Okay.
To add the brown vinegar. There's many ways of using it. I mean, you can
And
add the
marinating? Can you marinate food?
Yes, you can too. Yeah.
And finally, this last one, I
Yeah.
was very because obviously I look at the bottle and it's got Chinese writing, and me, as somebody Maltese, doesn't know what it is. What is it exactly?
So this is a traditional Huadiao cooking wine. So this is you adding to the food to increase the aroma of the food. It's more tasty, and it's becoming a traditional Chinese taste.
Ingredient.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
And perhaps we can show. I'm just going to put some ġifti tawek. Kem naraw x'inhu dal-imbit. Ġifi l-imbit huwa ċar kif qed naraw qed taraw hawnhekk. Huwa ċar. It's very clear the color. So it
the
shouldn't.
color is a little brownish, a little bit.
And finally, we have this.
Yes. Also, that is one of the common ingredients for among the Chinese food.
And it's more like a chicken stock powder.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
You use it maybe to enhance the flavor a bit. You just add a little touch. I mean, for the final.
Lovely, lovely.
food.
Thank you very much,
You're welcome.
Kevin, for
Thank you,
today. These are all Chinese ingredients, I
Yes,
have to
they are.
add. Jiġifieri mill-kċina orientali llum rajna Zlazi orientali, Zlazi Ċiniżi li jiġu minn miċ-Ċina.